Most of us have a front porch personality. It's the version of ourselves we offer to strangers. Polite, curious, maybe a little guarded. In the opening of Heretic, Mr. Reed offers the ultimate front porch, a warm house, the scent of blueberry pie, and a genuine interest in what two young women have to say. But there's a specific kind of dread that sets in when you realize someone isn't listening to you to understand you, but to dissect you. We've all been in a conversation that felt like a trap, where the person across from you is just waiting for you to trip over your own words so they can prove they're the smartest person in the room. Heretic takes that common social anxiety, the fear of being trapped in a room with a charming ego, and turns it into a house of horrors. It's not a movie about monsters, it's a movie about the monster of certainty. What's truly unsettling about Hugh Grant playing Mr. Reed isn't that he's a bad guy. It's that he's a man who has spent his whole life reading, thinking, and accumulating facts that he's forgotten other people are real. To him, these two women aren't human beings with families and fears. They're just data points in a private experiment. He treats religion like a software update. He talks about iterations, how one belief is just a patch on an older one, like a board game being rebranded. And on a purely intellectual level, he makes sense. That's the uncomfortable part. You find yourself nodding along to his logic while your skin is crawling because of his presence. He uses his intellect as a weapon of isolation. By stripping away the girl's faith, he isn't freeing them. He's trying to leave them with nothing but him. It's the ultimate form of gaslighting. He wants to prove that their most sacred feelings are just marketing, that their inner lives are just biological programming. He wants them to feel small, so that he can feel like a god. The most haunting part of the film is the choice of the two doors, belief and disbelief. Think about the psychological weight of that. He's forcing these women to define their entire existence in a single step. But the terrifying truth the movie reveals is that both doors lead to the same basement. It tells us something cynical about human nature, that once someone has decided to control you, your choices no longer matter. Whether you believe in a higher power or you believe in nothing, a predator will still find a way to use that against you. But then there's Sister Barnes and Sister Paxton. In many stories, characters like this are just victims. But here, their faith isn't just a list of rules they follow, it's their survival instinct. Sister Barnes is sharp. She sees the traps because she's lived a life that taught her to look for them. Sister Paxton is the believer, but her belief manifests as a radical kind of kindness that Mr. Reed simply cannot comprehend. There's a moment near the end involving a prayer. To an atheist like Reed, it's a sign of weakness, a desperate plea to avoid. But to us, watching, it feels like an act of defiance. It's the one thing he can't take from her. He can lock the doors, he can build a maze, he can even hurt her, but he cannot stop her from reaching for something better than him. The film suggests that the one true religion isn't about which book you read or which god you name. It's about control. Reed believes that since everything is a construction, he might as well be the architect. He's the ultimate heretic because he has no faith in humanity itself. The film reminds us that intellectualism, when stripped of empathy, is just a form of rot. Reed knows everything about the mechanics of belief, but he knows absolutely nothing about the experience of it. The ending leaves us in the woods, literally and metaphorically. There's a butterfly. It's a small, fragile thing that Paxton once said she wanted to become after she died. Is it a miracle? Or is it just a hallucination brought on by trauma and blood loss? The movie doesn't tell us. And that's the point. The truth of that butterfly doesn't matter as much as the feeling it gives her in that moment. It represents a glimmer of beauty in a world that Mr. Reed tried to turn into a gray, logical prison. Heretic leaves you wondering,
If the world is just a series of systems designed to control us, is the only real freedom the ability to believe in something beautiful anyway, even if it's just for a second?